Join me as I dive into some of the most amazing Bible stories and see if I can uncover the hidden lessons they hold. For centuries, people from all walks of life have been captivated by the incredible stories found in the Bible. These stories have been passed down from generation to generation, and yet they still have the power to inspire, educate, and even challenge us today. Many people think that Bible stories are outdated or irrelevant in today's world. They believe that these stories are simply old-fashioned tales with no real significance or application to our modern lives. But I'm here to tell you that nothing could be further from the truth. These stories are timeless, and their messages are just as relevant today as they were when they were first written. In fact, many of the issues we face today, such as injustice, inequality, and conflict, are the same issues that people faced thousands of years ago. And it's precisely because of this that the Bible's stories continue to resonate with us. They offer us a unique perspective on the human experience, and they provide us with valuable insights into how we can live better lives. But what's even more remarkable is that these stories are not just about ancient people and events. They're about us. They're about our hopes, our fears, our struggles, and our triumphs. They're about the human condition, and they offer us a glimpse into the very heart of God. Let's take, for example, the story of Jonah and the whale. On the surface, it's a fantastical tale about a man who gets swallowed by a giant fish and then gets spat out again. But beneath the surface, it's a powerful story about obedience, forgiveness, and mercy. It's a story that challenges us to think about our own relationship with God and with each other. Or consider the story of David and Goliath. This is a classic tale of good versus evil, of courage versus fear, and of faith versus doubt. But it's also a story that teaches us about the importance of trust, perseverance, and humility. It's a story that reminds us that even in the darkest of times, God is always with us, guiding us and empowering us to overcome any obstacle. And then there's the story of the Good Samaritan. This is a story that's all about compassion, kindness, and generosity. It's a story that challenges us to think about how we treat others, especially those who are different from us or who are in need. It's a story that reminds us that we are all neighbors and that we all have a responsibility to care for one another. But what I think is most surprising about these stories is the way they emphasize mercy and forgiveness. So often, we think that the Bible is all about rules and regulations, about do's and don'ts. But the truth is, the Bible is all about God's love and mercy. It's about how God desires to have a relationship with us and how He's willing to forgive us and redeem us no matter what we've done. In the story of Jonah, for example, God's mercy is on full display. Despite Jonah's disobedience, God forgives him and gives him a second chance. And in the story of the Good Samaritan, we see how Jesus teaches us to show mercy and compassion to others, just as God has shown mercy and compassion to us. As we explore these amazing Bible stories, I hope you'll begin to see just how relevant and timely they are. I hope you'll realize that these stories are not just ancient tales, but living, breathing messages of hope and redemption. And I hope you'll be inspired to apply the lessons of these stories to your own life and to share them with others. So, what's your favorite Bible story? Let me know in the comments below. And if you want to explore more fascinating tales, be sure to check out my other videos for more explorations of the amazing stories found in the Bible.